Stop comparing your life to other people. That is the biggest mistake people of our generation, people of this day and age. That is the biggest mistake people make now with social media giving us the reach to see everyone's highlight moment of their lives. Stop comparing your life to everybody else, right? Because when you do that, that comparison makes you feel like you're behind when you're actually just on a different timeline, right? Social media has everybody, even the successful people, thinking that they're losing. You open up Instagram, somebody bought a house. Somebody got married. Somebody has the car you want. Somebody's business blew up. Someone your age is already a millionaire or perceived to be a millionaire. And suddenly a life that was perfectly fine within 10 minutes feels inadequately, right? And that's the problem with social media that I feel like is destroying people right now, particularly Gen Z and generations under Gen Z, is they feel all of this pressure to accomplish these things at certain ages purely because they see other people doing it. But remember, when there was no social media, or before people had this infatuation with social media, nobody knew what anybody else was doing. I'm sure in the late 1900s, early 1900s, 1800s, before the social media era, nobody had anyone to compare themselves to. All you seen was your neighbors, their family. You didn't know what bullshit they had going on behind the scenes. You didn't really know anything about their lives and what they're doing. Now with social media, bro, in 5 seconds, within opening up your phone and scrolling, you can see a 12-year-old millionaire on a yacht in Miami. And it's demoralizing to everybody. And even I used to suffer from this. And there's slight times where I do suffer from this myself, and I got to kind of check myself and remember who I am and what I stand for. But social media is what's creating all of these issues, right? You're literally comparing your reality to the highlight of their lives, right? You see the announcement, but not the struggle. You see the vacation, but not the debt. You see the successful business, but not the years that it took to make it. You see the relationship pictures, but not what happens when the camera goes away. You don't have enough information to compare your life to these other people. And that's the thing I just said, like, you only see the highlight of people's lives on social media. No one on social media will ever get on social media and say, hey guys, my car got repossessed today because I couldn't afford it and I lost my job. You'll never see that. So once you understand that you're comparing your reality to the highlight, the peak of people's lives, or what you perceive to be the peak of their lives, because they only show the tough parts. That's what it is. And a lot of people are making a lot of money off of this too, with these coaching businesses. People go to Miami, LA, they'll rent a Lamborghini for a few days. They'll make a ton of content, rent an Airbnb for a few days, make a ton of content, and they'll just start posting videos, posting pictures, demoralizing people, fear mongering people into thinking that they're behind, that they'll never get a job, they'll never have a house, they'll never have a girlfriend, and convince these people that if they come to them, they can somehow change their lives and teach them how to get into the position that they're in faster. It's bullshit. Everybody has their own pace. Everybody has their own grind. There's no one on social media that just made it overnight. And even if it seems like it happened overnight, best believe there were things that they were doing behind the scenes for a long period of time that brought dividends, right? Someone will always be ahead of you. And this is the point to understand. Even after you accomplish your current goals, there will always be someone who's richer than you, stronger than you, more successful than you, more popular than you. There's always going to be someone who's perceived to be doing better than you. And if you can't manage your insecurities properly, this will destroy you. And if your happiness depends on being ahead of people, you'll never actually win, because you'll never be ahead of anybody. You'll never be satisfied with yourself. You'll never be content with your life and where you are at any point in time, because no matter how many wins you get, the second that you get on socials and you see someone else's win who perceives to be way bigger than yours, you're fucked. And comparison can dead ass make you abandon your own path. You'll start chasing careers because somebody else is making money, buying things because other people have them, rushing relationships because other people have them, forcing milestones because other people are achieving them, even changing goals that you actually cared about. And here's the thing. There are a lot of people who are in the grinding stage, who are building something, who are working towards something, and they'll be doing it for a long period of time, and they might be having struggles. And one video from another person being successful in another space will make them drop months and years worth of work just to go pursue what that person is doing or perceived to be doing, in the hopes that they're going to get the same results. But the reality is, number one, you don't know if that person is actually successful or they're faking it. And you don't know how long or what it took for them to get in that space. You don't know who they knew. You don't know what connections they have. You know how much work they put in. You don't know what they may have said or done to get in those positions. We don't know, right? And the comparison part will kill you. The only person you should be comparing yourself to is yourself. Where were you 6 months ago, a year ago, 3 years ago? That's the comparison you can actually do something with. It's me versus me at all times. The only person you're comparing yourself to is the person in the mirror. When you come home at night, are you content with yourself? When you look at yourself in the mirror, are you happy with who you are? Are you happy with your body? Are you happy with your relationships? Are you happy with your business? Are you happy with your career path? That's it. You're not behind. You're only behind when you stop moving because you're too busy watching what someone else is doing. That's it. That's all it is. So stop watching other people, stop consuming content, and stop consuming what other people are perceived to be doing, and go do it yourself.